Hello, fellow RCF grantees. The HIV Justice Global Consortium, branded as HIV Justice Worldwide, works to end punitive laws and policies that single out people living with HIV. Our case study today is about community-led law reform in Belarus, which came about due to the strength and influence of national, regional and global networking. In this excerpt from our HIV 2020 webinar Beyond Blame, let's see what's been accomplished so far. Despite all of the punitive laws and the draconian regimes under which many people living with HIV live in your region, there have been some successes. You've both mentioned Belarus. It was the country that had the highest per capita number of prosecutions, but there has been some success in law reform. Can you tell us about it?
In Belarus, yeah, it was nightmare. It was really nightmare. And also, I think it's important to understand, I was making quite a lot of interviews with the survivors, with those who were in prison. And you have to understand what is the impact on treatment and testing as well. Because what the people, when I was asking them, what you would do differently, they were saying, those who had money, they were saying, we would order from India the IRVs. We would never go to the treatment facilities. Those who didn't have money, they were saying, we would prefer to die rather than to go to treatment facilities, get tested, and then go to prison. So we just have to understand what was going on there. It wasn't easy at all. We were working together very hard with People Plus, with Yevna. Also, we've been supported quite. Yeah, I can say the support was really huge from the side of UNAIDS and country office, from WHO that was supporting. Guys were working a lot with the prosecutor's office. They were working a lot with the community itself, trying to prevent the cases, trying to describe to the people what to say to police, what not to say to police, also this prevention. They became excellent street lawyers, I can say. They're really very good in that now. This is the picture of them standing behind the courts. They were coming to the courts, defending people. They're saying now that we are like perfect lawyers already. So at the same time, they were advocating really very hard towards government and towards the parliament. So in 2019, the legislation was changed, but let's be clear, it's not a total win. So we changed one part, just one part of the law. Now it says that if you have informed the person you have HIV, you won't be convicted. That's it, all the rest is still there. So of course the people who were convicted under that part, they are now releasing from the prisons. But those who were not, they're still there. So there's quite a lot of work still to do. Would you be able to just tell us quickly, Sveta, in about a minute, some of the actions that you're doing in the region to try and improve things around HIV criminalization?
First of all, we providing technical assistance and support for community groups who have intention, willingness, and capacity to advocate, to monitor, and to collect evidence against of the harm of HIV criminalization. And we also want to integrate HIV criminalization issues in all CEDAW report our community members submit. And for us, it's like integration and mainstreaming HIV criminalization issue in the women's organization agenda. And for our, it's big victory.
There's still so much work to do given the many punitive laws and policies in the region, and it's clear that we need to work together even more. Intersectional collaboration is our only hope of victory. So I invite those of you working to end punitive approaches to sex work, drug use, sex between men, gender identity, migration, and those already working with youth, women, religious leaders and prisoners to work with us too, so that we can all pool our resources, avoid duplication, and build power together.